Welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel. I want this podcast to be something that is very much in real time. And so for you, the audience, what I will share with you sometimes in these solo short episodes or short videos is just how these things integrate into our lives, or we have the opportunities to integrate these things into our lives, really any moment if you're open to it. So this morning I was chatting with a young lady on WhatsApp, and I was looking at ordering some prepared meals and the like. And the first time I reached out to her was probably a couple years ago, about 18 months ago. And for whatever reason, it never happened. So in the last week, I reached out to her again, and she was just kind of like, I'll get back to you next week when I'm fully back in the office. I said, okay, no problem. And true to her word, she followed up with me first thing this morning. And she'd crossed my mind as one of those things to follow up on, but she reached out to me first. That was number one thing that was impressive. I'm like, oh, she said she'd reach out to me on Wednesday, and here she is first thing in the morning doing it. So that was number one thing that impressed me. The number two thing is she, in the last 12 to 18 months now, has refined her business model. So instead of just kind of being ad hoc, you can have daily meals like one-offs. She's moved to a subscription model where it's weekly or monthly. She lets you have 5 or 7 days. You can pick how many meals you want. So do you just want breakfast? Do you just want lunch? Do you just want dinner? She delivers 3 times a week. So my point is that she has really honed and zoned in on what her model is going to look like. But then she sent me another message this morning that was kind of talking about some of these human resource challenges that we find, not just in Nigeria, not just in West Africa, but really I think it's a global challenge, right? She's got this business plan. She's got this idea. It's clear in her mind. She knows what she wants to do with it, but she's having a trick time putting the systems and the people in place. Well, one thing I am excellent at is systems, and well, I use intuition with people. Sometimes it doesn't work, but I also think that we learn also not only what we enjoy, but what we don't enjoy or what we don't like is equally as important. So anyways, I just messaged her and I said, hey, I can see your business has really scaled a lot in the last 12 months or 18 months. I said, congratulations. That's a great problem to have. But I can also feel that your energy feels overwhelmed. And like most solopreneurs or business owners, you're probably struggling with putting the systems and the people in place. And I'm talking about things like forms, right? Instead of her being the person that, and we want to balance this, of course, with losing the human connection in our business relationships. But at the same time, even if she had an admin assistant, this is one of those things that you can easily take off of someone's plate with automations and using systems. And this is a beautiful example of where AI can come in and really support in her scale. So anyways, what is the point of what I'm trying to tell you? I made her this offer and I was very clear. I said, I'm not soliciting you for business, but I really love to support young entrepreneurs who want to scale their business and they don't necessarily have the tools and resources. This is an example of me saying, hey, being very heart led with a complete stranger. I don't know this girl. Young lady. I've never met her. I don't know her. I don't even think I have her name, to be honest with you. But the point is that I'm saying, okay, here's something that I think I can help you with. I don't think it'll take a lot of time. Can we talk for 10 minutes and I can point you in the right direction of some small things that you can do to your business to help free up some of that very valuable and precious time, especially as an entrepreneur? So I reached out to her. I don't know if she's going to say yes or no. And frankly, it doesn't matter. I saw someone who needed something. I've offered it. Whether or not she takes it is entirely up to her. And I find myself doing this more and more, especially with young entrepreneurs. For example, the young lady who does my hair, same type of entrepreneur, driven, focused, wants to scale. She's doing all the work she needs to. She's, taking courses and taking programs. She's looking to expand her business from not one location to 2 locations. She comes as a business owner to my house and does my hair, and I love it. She's one example. Another one is the young lady who does my nails. Same thing. Wants to grow, wants to scale, but has this challenge with, always wanting to talk to her, what do you call it? Again, her clients. And that's great. I love that. And there is a time and a place. But these types of things where, people are booking. So both of these young ladies, the first thing that I did with them is I said, hey, I know someone who's just like you, focused, driven, young, a solopreneur, wants to grow and scale, and the limitation is not having the right people. So until you solve that problem, here, I think number one, you two should connect, because you can, if nothing else, even if you don't collaborate, I mean, hair and nails totally go together. So I'd say, who knows where something like that can go? You guys might decide one day to like open a space together, and I'm one of your clients. So while I'm in there, when I'm done getting my hair done, it's nothing for me to walk over 3 steps and get my nails done. This is how we begin to like capture markets and really wrap ourselves around clients, when we make it easier for them to do the things that are like personal service related. So anyways, both of them finally said, yeah, sure, you can introduce us. I don't know what happened. I put them together in a little group, and I said, I'm introducing you two to each other because I think there could be some value and some benefit. What happens from there is entirely up to them. But the point that I was trying to get at is, even if you never work together, sometimes these are the opportunities to surround yourself with like-minded people who understand your challenges, who you can like bounce ideas off of and like get some feedback. Nobody's saying you have to take it, but these are the opportunities that you and I equally get to show up and lead and be heart-centered within it. I don't want anything from these ladies. The only thing I want from them is to succeed. So that is my thought for today. That was an interaction that I just had. And I just kind of wanted to show the little ways that we get opportunities to like really allow the leader in us to show up without wanting anything in return. So until next time, take care of yourselves.